Hi, Georgina. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, thank you. Yeah, very well, thanks.
So, firstly, you're in Batman. What was the most fun and the most challenging part of being in Batman for you?
Wow. Well, the most fun was definitely, being reunited with Matt Reeves, having worked together on the Apes movies, and then also getting to play all my scenes with Rob, who I just think is extraordinary as Batman and Bruce. Um, and the most scary was contemplating how on earth I was going to step into the boots of the likes of Michael Caine and Michael Gough and Jeremy Irons and all the other great actors who have played Alfred. But I have to say that was made easier by the fact that I was working with Matt and Rob. They made that a lot easier.
I know you playing really fantastic roles, like fantasy roles, Gollum from Lord of the Rings. And how do you prepare for these roles? And do you follow any specific method?
Um, I think you evolve. I think. Well, I certainly feel like I've evolved lots of different techniques and ways of finding characters, and the inspirations for them come from lots of different places. I mean, sometimes it can be from paintings or from documentary footage or from music or or just straight up research or searches online and then what you start to do is to build a backstory and you start to build a notion of how where the character carries certain sets of emotions and like pain or where they carry aggression or tension or and you start to build up this sort of picture and then obviously the script is leading you in a particular direction, and then you work with a director, and every single actor that you work with brings out something different in you. So there's so many different components to actually landing the character. But you've got to have a clear. I think you have to have a clear set of intentions as to sort of a ballpark of when you're working on the script and a scene where you want to end up, and then you have to sort of forget about it and see what happens in the moment. So it's a sort of there's a science and a non-science to it.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been doing this Gollum voice since, the past 20 years. Could I just quickly do that voice for you
Oh,
and then kind of
please.
hear what you think of it?
Okay.
Precious. We want it. We need it. Must have the precious.
Wow.
You stole it from us. Sneaky little hobbitses. Gollum. Gollum.
Oh, bravo. That was fantastic. Gosh, it's amazing. It's great. That was amazing.
It really means so much hearing that from you. I mean, I love voiceover myself, so who knows? Maybe I get to do that with you one day.
Oh, I hope so.
So, just like some final questions. What was it like for you to work with Matt Reeves?
Yeah, I love working with Matt because he is a director that always goes for the kind of the emotion at the heart of the story and. And everything is sort of built around that because unless you really carry an audience with you emotionally, it doesn't matter how spectacular you are, what things look like, what the production design's like, or the cinematography. If you're not carried along by story and character and emotion, then you're lost. And he understands all of it. I mean, that's the great thing. He's such an inspiration because he completely has control of all of the aspects of filmmaking to get you to a point where you're watching something as magnificent as. I mean, he's such a master, and this is a huge labour of love for him. This movie, so I think I do think it's a bona fide masterpiece.
And one final question, because you're working with such an amazing cast. If you could act with any actor or actress, dead or alive, who would it be?
Wow, that's a really difficult one. There's a number of people. Can I say more than one?
Anyone, yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, I'm a huge admirer of Isabelle Huppert. I think she's incredible. I think she's the most amazing actress. I've always been a huge fan of Harvey Keitel's. I think he's extraordinary. Anthony Hopkins is amazing. Gosh, I mean, yeah, I mean, I could go on and on and on, but I won't.
Such a joy to speak with you.
too.
Really hope I can meet you one day and even do voiceover for you. So
That would
thank
be
you so
great.
much. And
In person next time.
in person. Yeah, definitely.
All
Have a
right then.
lovely day.
You too. You too. Take care.